It would appear whichever way she turns, Meghan Markle seemingly can lose friends and not influence people. A lot of people say it's her own doing or undoing or whatever because of those endless interviews in which she contradicts the absolute situation of the time. And more importantly, when the situation's documented, either in print or through a tape recorder or indeed a camera, it seemingly makes it even more laughable. But now it looks like Meghan's lost a very big supporter over here in the United Kingdom. And as ever, let me explain. Good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. Also, thank you for your very kind comments about the dress to impress, going to the theatre or cinema or simply just dressing nicely to go out. It's lovely to find that so many people here in our community make an effort. And, I'm not criticising at all. It's each to their individual own. My motto is this, I think even if you're housebound at times, if you just get yourself dressed up, do it for yourself, make yourself feel better. We all feel better, don't we, when we've made an effort, whichever way you look at it. You think, oh, well, even if you're not going out for the day, but maybe someone's coming to see you, it's just the courteous thing to do, isn't it? Put on something clean, make sure that your hair looks reasonable, that sort of stuff. And I think now when you look at the sort of situation we're in, when you talk about first nights and premieres, people look so slovenly. I think, well, what's the point of it? There you go, just my opinion, but seemingly the opinion of many people out there in our wonderful community. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. As I say, it doesn't take long for Meghan Markle to fall out with people. We've seen that, haven't we? People just removed on a whim, seemingly because they've done something wrong, or in fact not listening to Meghan's narrative, the one that she likes to call their truth, her truth, that sort of stuff. But it's interesting to note when you think about it, because as you now need media around the world, and this is the strange thing with Harry and his battles with the media. Yes, he will possibly win or get a payout from some of these media organizations, but in turn they will eventually twist the knife back. Wouldn't it be better to draw a line under it and move forward and just enjoy your life? Seemingly not. But now you see Meghan herself has made it very difficult for her, getting some very positive support on the BBC. And this is because she commented regarding her, if you remember now, that very famous engagement video. Cast your mind back to the Netflix series where she sat down with the, well, many people believe a very professional reporter, Michelle Hussein. And she was specifically picked so that it ticked a box. And whichever way you look at it, that's the deal, so that Meghan wouldn't feel that she was being interviewed by a middle-aged, overweight white man. That's what I was told by BBC insiders. You get the picture. So Michelle herself conducted the interview incredibly well. She's wonderfully professional and has a very high-ranking career over here on the British airwaves. So it's fascinating to note, isn't it, that Meghan's account of that it was totally rehearsed and just felt something a bit like a reality show, that type of thing. Well, guess what? Obviously, Michelle and the BBC refuted those claims. And now, according to a very good source, within the BBC very much hierarchy, they're now not really willing to support both her and indeed Harry moving forward, because obviously they're going to have projects in the future that they may have sat down with them for. But as they've seen, they've become rather toxic themselves with the media. And when you have someone, as I say, of such high esteem as Michelle Hussein, who's very professional, didn't conduct it in a reality TV show or celebrity show way in any which way or form. And let's not forget that they had the questions in advance for that interview. It wasn't a shock what they were going to be asked, hence the reason they were goofing around and trying to make themselves as fun and appealing as possible. So it looks like for now, Meghan can once again score off yet another major organisation in her quest to move forward with, well, whatever she's planning to move forward with. Is it wise, though, to keep turning all of these people off, seemingly on your quest for your truth, or indeed money and ratings? Whichever way, it's proving to be a big mistake. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.